Today we're going to learn how our spiritual, physical, emotional, and mental health play a part in everyday life. It is so good to see you. I'm Sheldon Loxina, and because I have a lot of video footage, I thought it would be fun and creative to take snapshot moments of the various videos that I've had in the past, maybe a year or so, and maybe comment a little bit on how it affects our spiritual, emotional, physical, and mental health. I'm going to put up one of these icons to show how it affected me, because you might be different. Something that affects me spiritually might not affect you spiritually. So we all are different, but hopefully what it'll do is help us to be a little bit more aware of what is happening inside of us, because that's what the 4 gauges are all about. It's our dashboard for life, just like how our dashboard is for our car. And our spiritual, physical, emotional, and mental gauges helps us to be more aware of what's happening on the inside of our life rather than on the surface. So I'm using this because I'm watching the video and I don't want to have the background sound of the video that I'm watching. You get it. So let's watch. So I started off with exercise because we all struggle with it. Let's be real. Even when I'm on vacation, I still have to work on my discipline, and it's hard. It's not easy. I think the discipline has those 2 pains that come with it. Discipline is one pain, but the other pain is regret. Both have pain attached to it, and both are painful, but one is less painful, and it's the area of discipline. Yep. So just a rule of thumb, when you're checking out of a condo or a hotel room, you do a last sweep through. I was gonna say wash the blender. Just double check to make sure you don't leave stuff. Check outside. Now I love paddleboarding. Being in the open ocean, unbelievable. And then while I was paddleboarding, got to see a honu, or turtle. Thanks to Jordan Loxina for the drone footage.
How long does it take you to fill that up?
It's a 50-gallon tank.
Okay.
So it takes a while to fill, but it takes a lot less time to burn it off.
Right.
Random conversations.
5 miles to the gallon.
One of my pet peeves is when someone comes in late to a meeting and someone says, "Oh, on time, huh?" Like that kind of thing. Wrong heart. And you might be playing around in it, but you're hiding truth with it. Like, you don't need to point that out. The person is late. Deal with it.
Okay, let me just pause real quick. Maybe not wrong heart, just, I don't know. It's just one of my pet peeves. Maybe you're okay with it. Let's continue.
We've all been late to something. It's just one of my pet peeves. Like, why do we have to make the person feel worse than they are already? Because the person that feels worse in the meeting for when someone comes late is the person who came late. So be gracious with them. And maybe you're in a work environment that punctuality is the thing. Now, I am for punctuality. I am not for laziness or excuses or being consistently late. I am for a good work ethic and punctuality. At the same time, I think we don't need to rub it in and we don't need to point it out. Just welcome the people and love on them, and then from there they'll get better and better and better. If they don't, then you might have a sit-down talk. Content, I believe, should have some type of learning to it. Creativity, the creativity comes out of the editing. It comes out of how I create the entire vlog, as well as maybe sometimes actual creativity, whether it be drawing or painting or building something or things like that.
So that's a vlog that we did.
You're not supposed to use that.
Not a vlog.
She doesn't even understand my sarcastic remark, which nullifies, which makes
It was a podcast, so we were recording. It's the best place. Now I'm craving ice cream.
I have a lot of things that I put in my car all the time. Well, I shouldn't say all the time, because there are some times where it's not as much. One thing that I'm trying to work on is this thing called empathy. Empathy is difficult for me because it doesn't bother me if people aren't empathetic towards me. For instance, if someone is trying to correct me, someone who oversees me and someone who is teaching me something. And if they're trying to help me to get better, I'm fine with it. It's very easy for me for someone who's mentoring me to correct me. It's just that simple. Why waste time grumbling on something I know I need to get better at, or something that they see in me that can be improved? So I don't need them to be empathetic towards me. I just need them to help me along the way as I get better by telling me what they see that I may not see.
But I'm okay with people being empathetic towards me. I have no problem with that, but I don't know if I need it. I don't know. These are just random videos, okay? So there's no like transition from one thing to the next.
Time, like 40 years.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's so good.
It's a school teacher. She was a teacher for 40 years.
Yeah. You're still young, you're still young. Yeah. Try something out. I don't know what else is in there. Mostly that.
I have to drink the rest of my water because you can't take it on. So I'm so thankful that I can draw on my iPad because that's something that fills me.
I ran a quick 2 miles. I didn't know I was gonna vlog today. So.
Yeah, I know.
We're trying to just figure out breakfast, but we want to do such
These are my
good
teammates,
breakfast
the
that
best.
We're doing too much, so we have to
These guys work hard.
put it on to the next week. This is after our staff meeting, so our staff meeting was about almost 3 hours, an hour
Which
and a
is very
half.
rare.
While we're
Just-
hungry. So
Well,
maybe-
yeah, and we're hungry too. But
Cat,
this is
your cat
this
is
is
always
just
hungry.
specifically for the breakfast for Puna relief efforts.
She's hungry when she's eating. Which, of course, everybody is, but you know what I mean. This is our Hilo town.
I was at church yesterday, or Sunday. Was that you in front?
that was me. So-
I thought I recognized you. I enjoyed your sermon.
Appreciate that.
I don't know if I should put that in. It seems like I'm bragging on myself, which I'm not. I think what I was trying to show was relationship and connecting with people. I'll leave it in,
Nice and air conditioned in there.
and I'll just deal with it.
And so juicy Hilo.
My friend Kwai Chang, go check out So Juicy Hilo. It's good. Come home, run with my dogs. That fills me. My grandchildren were filming, so they were using the GoPro to film, and we're just riding on the lawnmower. Sometimes at night we just hang out and watch a movie, popcorn and Mochi Crunch. You know, give me some suggestions in the comments, like how was this video? Was it okay? Did you like it? Let me know. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, hit the like button, or you can subscribe, or even share this video, because I'm sure there are a lot of people who can use some type of encouragement, because we all need encouragement, and hopefully you know someone who can benefit from this video or future videos. But I would hope that you could find someone that you could share it with. Just keep encouraging one another, stay motivated, never stop learning, and always stay creative.